The fuck's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Donna's just making us some hot hamburger. No. Not hot hamburger. Hot turkey sandwiches. Yeah, hot turkey sandwiches. We're just waiting on her. You almost done, Donna?
Yeah.
We're just waiting on Donna. She's fucking slowing us down. Hey? Bloop. Well, today me and Don are drinking the Laker Ice beers. What bum beers is all about? Hey? Fucking rights. What now, Donna? No, there's something. Every day you say, oh shit, and I say, well, what's going on? And you don't tell me, and then I find out later on you forgot something. You gotta fucking cook something else.
The only thing I forgot was...
The turkey.
Yeah!
The main fucking part.
I forgot to put stuffing on my plate.
Don't forget to bring the salt and pepper when you come. I'll show you cocksuckers what we're having. Leftovers. We got hot turkey sandwich right there. Got some carrots, potato salad, 3 different kinds of stuffing. There's the kind that was up the turkey's arse, the kind that was cooked beside the turkey, and the store-bought box fucking bullshit. And doesn't that look like a face right there looking at my cranberry? There's a cranberry right there. Doesn't that look like a face? Look. There's the eye, there's the nose, there's a mouth with a beard. Some fucking hair right there. Almost looks like Jesus is in my stuffing. Anyway. Fupper. It's what's on the menu. That looks like... Donna, come here. Hang on, everybody. I just want Donna to see through the lens like where I'm looking. Does that look like a face? It looks like Jesus is looking at my cranberry. Okay. Okay.
Oof.
Looks like the Lord is with us today. Okay. Fuck, I should put that stuffing on eBay.
Yeah!
Okay, for fuck's sakes. Okay, hang on. Stay still for 1 second, Donna. Hey, I think we're both in the screen. I don't know for sure, but I think so. I think we are. Hopefully we're both in the screen. I don't know. Don's got a big head. It's hard to work with.
No.
One of those jumbo-sized cocksuckers. Okay, I need a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And yeah. Let's get the fucking notes, dude.
Are you passing it?
Why are you drinking my beer? That's my beer.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I put it there.
You put that beer there?
I put this beer.
That's my beer.
No, I'm not drinking it. It's just there. I opened this one and drank it. Watch on the video even.
Donna's stealing my beer. Hey, let me just... It's hard to tell if we're both in the screen.
I can see you. If you... No, I can't.
I know, but like that's the middle. And you're way over... Okay, I guess if you stay close. Stay close. Keeps me warm anyway. Okay, today's Monday. Boxing Day. Day to go and waste your what do you call them? Gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gift card wasting day. And then you got the odd cocksucker looking for a deal, which they're probably not going to find. That's how Boxing Day is around here. Me and Donna got up this morning, went and shoveled the driveway next door because the lady next door had company yesterday, and we couldn't do it because there was vehicles there, and there was a lot of snow drifts and stuff. So we went and did it this morning, and the ground was all like sticky, so the snow was hard to the shovel wouldn't slide the way it should, you know. It was a real pain in the cock.
He passed me salt and pepper.
And then we came in the house, and Donna was looking on the Facebook, and there was a dude trying to get into someone's fucking house, and she wants to tell you cocksuckers all about it.
Well, yeah, I don't know what time it was. I don't remember. It was on the other side of town. And the guy just, he's trying the fucking door handle. That's ballsy, you know. That's
ballsy.
At the same time, who do you think you are? Because
who the fuck do you think you is?
That is not your house. Your hand shouldn't.
It's not yours.
You shouldn't. You're fucking unless you know. Not even that's not that's not your door. That's not. You shouldn't fucking be there. I'd feel fucking. What was it on Christmas? Well, it'd be I don't know if it was Christmas night or because the people weren't home, right? But still, fucking thieves, go around. Doesn't matter if it's
cocksuckers. They just won't stop fucking with people's shit. Oh my fucking fuck. Hey?
But then Ed was like, yeah, but because remember I was saying the thing where when the prisoners get out of the jail out of Monteith, that's the jail, right? They go to living. They go to living space, right? So if you're in jail because you're a thief, right?
Yeah, if you're a thieving cocksucker and you just got out of jail, they send you the fuck over there. And then the community has to deal with your fucking thieving waves.
Yeah.
Your thieving waves. What did I say? Thieving waves. Your thieving waves.
Okay.
Fuck! Hey? My words are already fucked up. They're already getting tangled and twisted and shit. My mouth's still a little numb. Donna was on it for most of the morning. She's riding my face till I couldn't feel it anymore.
That is disgusting.
Okay. Donna wanted to also tell you guys about, because yesterday she tried to keep up with me, right? She drank from the time she got up all the way through the whole fucking day till time to go to bed. Plus she was doing her little joints and stuff, and she wants to tell you guys about her experience.
Okay, so everything was going great and stuff.
Good times.
And I don't know what time we went to bed at. I want to say around 12:30ish.
Could have been.
So that's what time we went to bed. And everything was fine. I went to...
The hot turkey sandwich is oh my fucking fuck good.
Everything was going great and stuff. You go to sleep right away. And then 3 o'clock came. And you know that feeling
That feeling you get?
when you look... the feeling you get when like the puke is, you know, it feels like it's on its way up your fucking tube to come out of your mouth, right? Like you got that.
It's on its way up your tube.
Yeah, I woke up and I was so warm, like from like I had to get sick, right? So, anyways, so I ran to the bathroom because I didn't want to throw up in the bedroom. But then at the same time, I had to pee. Okay, so I had to sit down, like I had to pee really bad. So I'm going fucking pee, right? But I can feel like the fucking shit coming.
She did
up.
the piss and puke.
I had to grab a hold of the fucking basket, the little fucking garbage can in the bathroom, okay? Hold it in front of me and fucking puke, okay? And then when it was like safe, but I didn't have like a lot of minutes in there, right? Like I had to stop fucking throwing up and when I threw up, right, it was red, so I thought I was fucking bleeding, okay? I was like, what the fuck, what am I bleeding from? Anyway, so finally but I had to flush the toilet, right? Because if I was gonna throw up in the toilet, I didn't want my pee splashing on me, right? Because so I did all that.
Well, you know, another thing that would have been red is you ate cranberries yesterday too.
No, this was like not. It was. Well, then I figured out like earlier. I don't know what time, around 10 or something like that. I had like meat and cheese. I had peppers. I had fucking candy. Okay.
What are you doing? Huh? Okay, what are you saying?
I had like some peppers, like red peppers. I had some meat, candy,
some cock.
So there's like, it felt like whole crackers, anyways, there was a lot. Anyways, but what I was wearing to bed was, I didn't bring my robe into the bathroom with me, right? So I had to fucking...
She was dressed up like Miss Claus.
Well, that's why...
Sort of.
I didn't want to call Ed, right? When I start to panic, when I was thinking, like, what the fuck did I eat? Because, you know, like, you're still, like, a little bit woozy and stuff from drinking, right? So you're looking at it like, you know, something's definitely wrong. But I didn't want Ed to fucking come in the bathroom, and there I am sitting on the toilet holding a fucking garbage can, right? Throwing up, so...
Shit blasted across the room.
It didn't. There was nothing. So I had to get the bag of fucking puke out of the bathroom, right? So I tied it, and I opened up the bathroom window, like the side window screen, and I tossed it.
It's out in the backyard in the snow, frozen.
I had to get it. I didn't want the bathroom to smell like throw up, so... And then I was thinking, as I was throwing up, fuck, I should have just smoked weed all day.
And here she is again having beers with me.
Yeah, but not all day. Not all day. Never all day ever again.
No, this is my last week of drinking. Why does my stash feel funny? I don't know. Anyway, this is my last week of drinking. New Year's Eve is going to be the last day. New Year's Day will be the first day of me walking the line. And yeah. Why am I telling them that? You said something and I don't remember what.
Oh, you said, here I am drinking again. I said, yeah, but not all day. I said, never again all day. And
yeah, there'll be no more day drinking or any kind of drinking here after this week. Okay, so that's all we have for notes, except for yesterday we were telling you, well, not we, yesterday Donna was telling you guys about her Christmases with her mom, and I don't remember what really, but I remember there were a lot of her mom stories. And you're going to the screen again. Anyway. Yeah, yesterday, I don't know if you guys were paying attention, you would have heard her say that on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day they go to the grandparents' house twice or something. Is that what you said?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. So she went to one grandparent's house early in the day for turkey dinner. Then later on in the day, she went to another grandparent's house for a turkey dinner. That's what happened at Christmas time at her house. But today she wanted to tell you cocksuckers about Boxing Day at her house, because today's Boxing Day. And Boxing Day at her house was where Christmas kind of happened, like food-wise and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, like the
Do I got it right?
Like the presents and all that would be, all that would be done. It was just like our turkey meal would be on Boxing Day.
Yeah. Okay, Donna, tell them about Boxing Day at your house, growing up. What do you need? You need something?
I need
Paper towel?
Mm-hmm.
Just hold on. She's a little bit sloppy. Can't really take her anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, she's ready to begin.
So, I'd have like my grandparents from both sides of my mom and my dad's side come up, and aunts would come up. Depending who came, sometimes an uncle, but anyways, it was like this. So this one year in particular, like every year just was fucking, it just seemed to get worse, right? Like my mom would really, I don't know, it was like we were fucking, it was like Dynasty, the way she would walk.
Dynasty?
Yeah,
like a TV show?
She would just be like,
some of you might be too young to remember that show.
Dynasty. Anyways, so this one year in particular, she put on her best fucking dress, and her fucking high heels, and set up the fucking table, okay, for the meal. And, the whole... Everything was going fine. Now, after, like, the meal, okay, so there was, stuff on the, on the table. There was, like, everybody's plate, and then, there was their wine glass, right? And there was their fucking, the gravy and, like, different foods, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like about 5 minutes after, everybody just kind of took a break. I'm not even sure to this day if anybody was done eating. I have no idea. So, people would just be talking, and like, at the same time people would also be drinking, like, like the wine or like whatever, shots or whatever, but not like drunk, but you could tell like they were on their way there, like they're having a good old time, okay? Some people's plates were empty, some that still had stuff, but everybody just kind of took a break. It was about 5 minutes, and my mom got up, right? And she cleared the whole fucking table. All the plates were fucking, everything was, I'm not even joking.
You gotta eat fast or your supper's gone.
It was like, she got mad about it after, right? Because she was like, after everybody got, like, left to go home, she was mad, like, she didn't understand how come nobody got up to help her, but, like, everybody was just talking and stuff. I didn't think that, anyways. Next thing you know, after everything's fucking, she has the whole table cleared, she announces, right, okay, it's dessert time, okay, and she's fucking on her way over with the fucking dessert, okay, and you have, and then she would she assumed that my grandparents all of them wanted tea afterwards, okay, like so she brought over some tea to like her dad, my papa, and she told her, he asked, like, he didn't want that. He told her, I don't want this, he said. It was because she was making choices for people, right? Like, and then after everybody was done eating and stuff like that, right? Okay, everybody, it's time to go into the living room. Like, it was fucking retarded. That's where, like, the drinking would go on, because, like, there was always drinking going on, but, like, if they were drinking, like, at home, like, on Boxing Day, like, they would get pretty fucking wasted, okay? Like, I'm not even joking. And then this leads into the next story.
So yeah, the last story on here of Donna's. It's about a nightgown of her mother's.
So when everybody would go home, right?
Yeah.
Everybody usually be gone by 9-ish. My mom would go. She had this fucking ugly colored blue fucking nightgown, but it was like the satin kind, you know, that came with the robe, and it was like the nightgown went like right to low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And it was like
low like to her legs, or low like as in like you can see from off. Which way you going? Low, up or down?
Down. Like it was.
Just closer to her ankles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like back in the 80s, like ladies in certain movies when they wore like the ladies that pretend like if they were portraying like a rich lady, right? They'd have this long fucking silky nightgown on with the lace, whatever, right? And anyways, she would fucking go and get changed into that every fucking year, okay?
That same nightgown?
Yeah.
The Boxing Day nightgown?
I don't know what night. I don't know about that nightgown. And she would come out of the fucking bedroom and she would walk like, all of a sudden she was like, I don't know, she looked fucking ridiculous, walking all slow and like, you know, like this. Okay, like this.
What the fuck on? You're hitting me and I'm dropping
No.
food? Yeah. What? What do you want?
Like this. She was like this. Real slow down the hallway, and the hallway wasn't that long, right?
She treated the hallway like a runway.
She'd get to the living room, right, and she'd take off her fucking robe part, right? She would sit there and all. Now my mom and I, we're not that, like, she's a little bit taller than me, but really not that much taller
You
than
couldn't
me.
tell. She's like a fucking this much taller, for fuck's sakes,
Now,
if that.
Like, so we don't have like long legs. Our legs are not long by far. They're not even regular size.
They got short legs like little people.
So, Eddie. And she'd sit there and she'd cross her legs over, right? And the whole rest of the night, she would, like, there'd be times I told Ed, like, there was one time, fucking, the fucking ghetto blaster would get pulled out.
The ghetto blaster.
Yeah. They put their tapes in and, like, this one year she was laying on the fucking...
And Donna's parents never had an actual stereo.
No.
They had a ghetto blaster.
Yeah, that fucking gray one. That thing was from the fucking 80s, man.
They pulled it out on certain occasions.
Yeah, Boxing Day.
Pulled out the 3 cassette tapes they owned.
No, they had fucking not good music. Solid Gold.
Solid Gold.
Burton Cummings.
Burton Cummings from the Guess Who?
Yeah.
American Woman. That's what they listen to?
Well, like...
Burton Cummings seems a little too hard for your parents.
No, it was just there.
Huh?
That tape was just there. It was in the collection, but never
You
got...
smile like Burton Cummings.
It was in their collection. It was just never played.
We used to have an old record.
Yeah.
It was called The Best of Burton Cummings or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was Burton Cummings' album anyway. And on the cover he was smiling. And we used to tease each other and say, "You smile like Burton Cummings." Same with me and my brother Mike. You guys know him as Flat Earth Mike. Me and him used to tease each other with that album too. You smile just like Burton Cummings. Pull that album up so I can show them. Where's my tablet?
In the living room.
Okay, well I guess we're not going to be able to see that. What else? Is that your stories then?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Sorry if the video is boring. We don't got nothing going on here. What were you saying? Nothing happened? Yeah, nothing happened
I had
around
to get
here.
dish soap in the store. Like, things are open, just not regular hours, right? But it wasn't busy either.
Yeah. Wasn't busy.
No.
No. Tell us another story.
I don't have any other stories.
You have no other stories?
No.
Huh. I haven't really got any fucking stories either. I remembered a Christmas story sort of I remembered it today, and I didn't remember it yesterday, so I couldn't tell you guys, but here's a Christmas story for you guys. It's not really a Christmas story, it's just... Let me just tell you the story. So in the old days at my dad's house, we'd put a real Christmas tree in the house, and my stepmother at the time, she was very bright. She probably still isn't. So the tree was set up, on the stand and whatever, and regular people know that you gotta like put like a bowl or something, or something underneath the what would you call it, like the stump? Well, not the stump, but the, you know what I mean, the bottom of the tree, so you can put some water in it, right, to keep the fucking shit from fucking drying out.
The trunk?
Yeah, I guess maybe. Well, she never did that, and we had the tree set up at the end of November or something, right? Maybe the middle of November, I don't remember. And by the time December rolled around, we were like a few days in December, you walk through the living room, you could fucking hear the pine needles falling. Is that what it is, a pine tree that you use at Christmas?
Yeah.
Is it a pine tree?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear the pine needles raining down onto the fucking presents. That's all you can hear in the living room was like the sound of, it sounded like sand falling on paper. It happened all the way up till Christmas, till the fucking tree didn't have barely any fucking needles left on it. It was almost a bare tree by the time Christmas rolled around.
Yeah, that's, I don't know about whatever, all like, but yeah, I remember that tree come just like...
So, yeah, we took the tree after Christmas, threw it out in the backyard, and when the presents were gone, there was nothing but fucking
needles?
hills of pine needles. That were there, pine needles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's lots. I've never seen so many in a house before. Anyway, I remember that.
She never questioned it, like why it was happening?
No, after that, my dad bought her
a fake one?
a fake one every year after, so she didn't... That way she didn't have to fucking take care of it. Yeah, you don't know the things that I've seen growing up. I could tell you guys stories. I'm telling you, like, but they're not like on Christmas or anything like Donna's. Are you getting up at all?
What do you want?
Paper towel. They ran out. So here's a story. Here's an example of one of the fucked up things I seen growing up. My dad and my stepmother, my former stepmother, they'd get into big fights over this. So the day would come where all of a sudden my former stepmother would want to clean the house up, right? She didn't do that often, but once in a while she would. And my dad used to have this is before CDs, this is back during the days of cassettes, and my dad was big time into tunes, like I think he had a cassette of every fucking thing that existed almost, you know what I mean? Like he had every band you can think of, every singer, he had rarities and stuff, he had rock and roll, country music, fucking, just no rap music, and none of that hardcore heavy metal shit, right? So anyway, my dad had like thousands and thousands of fucking tapes. They were piled up along the fucking wall, the dining room wall of our house over the stereo. Like there was, there's tape cases on the wall with tons and tons of tapes. They're all full. So anyway, whenever my former stepmother, got in the mood to clean, because the house would get dusty fast, right? Because we lived out in the country. We had a wood stove and pets and fucking, there's a bunch of us. Like there was, I have 9 brothers, so there's 10 of us all together. And anyway, the house used to get pretty dusty in no time. So she would grab her Windex fucking. Why are you outside of the screen again? Get your big fat ass in here. Anyway, here, maybe I can turn this a little bit. I don't know. So anyway, she would grab 1 or 2 of these fucking things here, or maybe some dirty rags she'd find, and she'd spray my dad's fucking cassettes, all of them at one time, in the fucking. Most you older people will understand what I'm saying.
The shelf.
Yeah, she sprayed. People would take a cassette tape and you wouldn't spray it with anything. You just kind of like dust it off with something, right? She would spray the cassette tapes like with Windex, so they were dripping down the tapes, and she'd wipe the labels so you could see the fucking labels, like the names, the title, and. Everybody, there's a lot of smokers back then. Everybody smoked in the house. I smoked. She smoked when she was over, Stepmother smoked. My dad smoked like a fucking chimney back in the day. I got brothers that smoked. All the company that came over fucking smoked. So whenever she'd do that, you'd see the yellow from the fucking smoke dripping, and it would stain the shit out of the side of the cassettes. And anyways, a big fucking mess all the time. And my dad would give her shit. Like, you're not supposed to do it like that, and, whatever. And sure enough, a month later, she'd be back at them with her fucking Windex fucking thing and just fucking shooting at them, you know what I mean? My dad used to have to replace cassettes because of some of that shit, Because of, like, water damage. Windex damage.
Yeah.
I think she used to drink the Windex. So anyway, it's your turn now.
I don't have anything like that.
You don't have to have anything like that. I was just giving them an example of like some of the shit I used to see. I'll give you guys more stories in the future. But for now, I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to wreck my holidays. You tell us something now.
But what?
Whatever you want. We got a little bit of time.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
This time of year, my former stepmother, right now she'd be drunk as fuck. I'm talking like piss drunk, right?
Yeah.
And she'd have like 5, 6 fucking dirty cigarettes burning in the ashtray. And she'd be like fucking like this right now. There'd be a whole table full of people around.
Yeah.
Like we'd have company over and stuff, and she'd be like this. And then while she's bopping around like that, her eyes would slowly come open like this, and she'd grab her cigarette pack, and she'd grab another smoke, and light it up, and take a puff, and put it in the ashtray beside the other 6 or 7 she had fucking burning already. Right, Donna? What are you doing? You're like a fucking animal.
Yeah, when she'd come to, and all of a sudden she would pick a fight with.
Yeah, she'd wake up and pick a fight.
With whoever.
She'd look over and. Fuck you, Donna!
And then that's when you knew, right? You just slowly back your chair up because something's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Something big's gonna happen.
Sometimes she'd get up out of her chair, go to attack someone, and she'd miss them by like 6 feet and belly flop into the floor. And nobody knew what the fuck she was doing. In her head, I think she knew, but...
It was not like
it didn't work out for her. Ever. Anyway, we don't want to talk about her tonight. Here, can you fill that bowl up? I'll tell you guys stories down the road.
I think I told you.
We got tons.
Just before, but this is kind of like a... I'm pretty sure we told you this. I'm not sure, but if you're new, then you didn't hear this one before. When I was 15, I went to Ed's. Like, I stayed over at his house on the 24th at his dad's house with him. And my dad came to pick me up at do you know where I'm going? Do you know this? Okay, my dad was...
Her dad came on Christmas morning
to pick me up.
To pick her up. She stayed over for Christmas Eve, but she had to go home for Christmas Day to be with her family.
And then I was allowed to go back to his house, to his dad's house.
Yeah.
So, the stepmom, right? His former stepmom. I don't know what time she was up, but my dad was out there to pick. I remember this. I had to be ready for 8 o'clock.
8 a.m.
Anyways, I don't know how long the former stepmom was up for, because I remember 7 o'clock. And she was drunk. She was so fucking drunk and
wasted.
She was sitting there
like Jim Leahy, maybe worse.
She had this big bowl. She was making getting the stuffing ready, right? And she was taking the bread and she was ripping these great big chunks. Okay,
fucking doing it by hand.
She looked at me and she's like, she said something. We're not all proper like you. And I was just like. What the fuck? I didn't even make stuffing. I didn't even know fucking, like, I knew how. Anyways, so my fucking, my dad comes to the door, right? And I'm like, I was ready to go. My shoes were, like, my boots were on. Like, I was ready to go. I didn't want my dad. I just wanted to just go out to the vehicle, right? But he came to the door, and of course the stepmom invites him in, right? And she's offering, "You want a drink?" She says to me, "You want a drink, Mark?" And that's my dad, right? And my dad's kind of like looks over at me and has this like grin, but this thing like we're gonna have a talk on the way home, you know? Like that.
My former stepmother was fucking embarrassing.
And she asked her, "Just sit down, just sit down."
I was surprised Donna was allowed to come back.
Just sit down, you know. And my dad was like, no, we gotta get going and stuff like that. And you know how like drunks slur their words, right? She says like "Merry Christmas," right? And
Merry Christmas. Yeah, I used to have some buddies come by, hang out, you know. A lot of their parents didn't care that I had a drunk stepmother because like they just didn't care, you know, because my dad was usually around anyways, and he wasn't like that. Except for when he went out of town, because my dad was an elevator dick, right? When he went out of town, the house fucking turned into a fucking nightclub, sort of. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, friends. Sometimes a friend would come over and their parent would come by to pick them up, and they would meet my former stepmother, and she'd be pissed drunk, and those friends were never allowed to come back. I only seen them at school after. Or I was allowed to go to their house, but they weren't allowed to come to mine. I had a lot of friends that could come over and stay over and hang out and whatever, but I had a lot of friends that weren't allowed, they weren't allowed to stay at my house.
Okay, I need to finish the story.
Oh, you had a story going?
Like that after we got into the vehicle.
What? Oh, you and your dad?
Yeah, because we're...
Okay, so you guys are on your way back to your house now.
Yeah, so
okay.
we leave the driveway and we're going back up to like the highway, I guess, right? Like the road you're on leads to the highway, right?
Uh-huh.
So my dad, like, we just passed like your dad's house, right? And my dad looks over at me and he says, was Rick there? That's like Ed's dad, right? And I said, yeah. I said, I think he's sleeping though. I said, so my dad says, oh. And he has this like grin. He's kind of laughing. He goes, does she always drink like that, Donna? And, and I was like, yeah. She drinks a lot. Like I had like I couldn't lie. He's seen firsthand how fucking drunk she was, right? And he says, oh, but he had this like chuckle, like laugh, right? You know, I never fucking seen that before. And,
not too many people have seen anything like that before. Like what she was like. It probably still is.
Yeah, but I was allowed to go back, but that, you know.
She was fucked.
Well, of course I was allowed to go back. Like I was pregnant with child.
Yeah, she's pregnant with my kid.
I just had to go and do their shindig, but yeah, fuck, I didn't really want. You didn't really want to, stand next to her, type of thing when somebody showed up because you wanted no association. All of a sudden you're friends. This is my favorite daughter-in-law.
I used to have a lot of my friends' parents would come over and they'd come in for a coffee, right? And, every time my former stepmother would open her mouth and say something, it was like really out there that my friends' parents would like go like this. They would look at each other like, what the fuck just happened? What'd she just fucking say? Ain't that true though?
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard some things that both me and Ed have looked at each other and what the fuck was that?
Anyway, I think that's all we got for this Boxing Day.
Yep.
I'm gonna get in my road toke, and Donna's gonna get in some final words.
Stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Boxing Day night.
Yeah, enjoy your Boxing Day night.
Have a good, just have a good time. Do good things.
I need my lighter back.
Stuff like that.
It
has to come up. Don't even say anything.
Smells just like my cock.
No, it.
It's cock in the air now.
That's gross. Could you imagine those fucking poor hookers?
I got some lifesavers over there, Donna.
Like if they had suck 20 cocks and then they had enough to buy a Coke and then they burped. That's what.
There's something for you guys to think about. Did you guys hear her? Well, hooker sucks 20 cocks and then buys a fucking Coke and burps.
Well, that would be the smell that would probably smell like down there. But. Because those people.
Buys a Coke.
Something that makes you burp.
Anyway, cigarette holder to everybody.
We are oots.
We are oot.
What? There's nothing wrong with what I said.
There is something wrong with that. It's gross. Nobody wanted to hear that. I don't even know if I can eat my fucking food now. Fucking hooker burping up 20 loads after chugging a Coke.
I didn't say with loads. I said
You
20
fucking...
cocks.
You... Donna's disgusting.